Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to take some acrylic pouring paint and a canvas, and we're going to take these different colors of shades of pink and berry, and we're going to make a dahlia with a spoon. So yes, today we're painting with a spoon. No acrylic or no epoxy resin today. So we're going to take this dark berry and pour it in the center here. And I'm not exactly sure how much I need for this. Hopefully I'm not putting too much on here, but I know I've seen this done enough that I need to make sure that I've got enough paint to cover the canvas at the end of the day. So just gonna spread this out here. It's not easy to try to get this into the exact center, but it doesn't need to be. It's fine. All right, next we're going to hit this with the heat gun and get rid of some of these bubbles. And let's move this around a little bit. That's a pretty color, very shiny. Next I'm going to take the white and I'm just going to go around. And get this on the canvas here. Sorry, I'm kind of multitasking at the same time. I saw this project done by Camille Amoy, or Amoy, I'm not sure if I'm saying her name right, and she does these so beautifully. And I decided I've got to give this a try. I do a little bit of painting, but not, I would not ever in a million years consider myself an artist. So, um, at least not a good one or a good painter. But we are all beginners, and this is fun. And this is something we can do with our kids, our grandkids, neighbors, maybe volunteer at a senior citizen center and do a little art project with them. These flat canvases are not expensive, and I chose to use these just as a practice. I didn't want the kind of canvas that you can, actually hang on the wall. Although you could frame this and hang it on the wall, I suppose. But starting cheap here, and this is a fun little project you could do with seniors or your grandkids or kids or neighbors, whatever. Or you can do it by yourself and figure out how to do it and then maybe go somewhere with it. Not everybody jumps into YouTube like I do, but I love to share. So I'm just spreading this out. This is a kind of a thinner to maybe medium, slightly medium viscosity acrylic pouring paint by Mixed Media Girl. So I got this from Marcy at Mixed Media Girl. I'm going to spin this and try to get this leveled out a little bit. This is a terrible, terrible cake spinner, cake decorating plate, whatever you call these things. And I'm afraid to just let it go. Number one, I'm afraid the paint's going to spray everywhere because that's me and what always happens. And number two, I don't want this to go flying off of here. I did tape it down, so it's probably not going to go flying too far, but let's see. Oh, I'm spinning the paint to the edge, too far to the edge. Well, I won't have white over there. What to do? Yeah, this is practice. We won't worry about it. We won't get caught up on the small details here. Really, we want to figure out how much paint we need and then how to swipe with the spoon. So let's grab our paints here. And I will put the paint I'm using in the description below. So this is a hot pink. And this is a little bit darker berry, but not as dark as the one in the center. All right, let's see. I'm going to use the flat edge of the spoon here. And Camille says to be very light-handed. Oh, well, that's probably too light-handed. And you have to wipe your spoon off as you go along. Bigger swipe, Sheila. Oh, good grief. Big swipe. There you go. If you don't wipe your spoon off as you go along, you will muddy everything up as you're moving through the paint. So you always want to keep wiping it off. And we'll just keep rotating. Not a big enough swipe there either. I'm so chicken, I'm afraid I'm just going to scrape down to the bottom and pull everything out. But at the end of the day, I need to get some of the white from the bottom to come towards the top. So I need a big, there we go. That was a good swipe. Hang with me to the end on this, guys. I am hopeful that this will turn out okay. I'm starting to get the hang of it as I keep moving through this. And why people keep texting me when I'm trying to record. The challenges of trying to record videos on YouTube. And all of these are political things, so I'm getting bombarded with political text messages right now, which I didn't ask for. Very interesting time we're living in right now. That was a nice little swipe. Might be a little far away for you guys, but it's hard to get the camera down close when I'm swiping. I don't want to I don't want to get paint on my phone either. So again, I'm just taking the side of the spoon, just going down into the paint and making a swipe. Let's do this one again. Oh, that was a little better. I wonder what Camille would have done on that edge where I went off with the paint. I wonder if she would have redone that with some white. I do not know. All right, now we're going to go back, do another row of the hot pink, and then the purple. All right, time to swipe again. Let's see if we can get a little more purple there, or pink, hot pink. This really does take some practice. I wonder how many canvases I'm going to burn through before I actually get it perfect. I bet I never get it perfect. I'm learning that when you're working with artwork, the beauty is in the mistakes and the imperfections, not always the perfections. And beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so I'm just hoping that I didn't choose too dark of colors. I'm wondering, should I have done the hot pink in the middle? I don't know. We'll try it again. And we'll mix the colors up. If you get a chance, go visit Camille Amoy. A-M-O-Y is her last name. And go watch her do this. Now, I'm doing a lot more rows. She only does like three rows, maybe 4. But this is an 8x10 canvas, and she was working on 8x8s. I got little paint dots everywhere, but again, that's okay. Normally I would lose my mind over that, but I'm still trying to figure out how much paint I need, get the feel of the swipe, how much drag I need to make that petal a little longer. Oh, that was a good one. Fix this. I forgot to do this. So when you do this, with each row, you're supposed to go through and draw your petals. Draw a little line around your petals. I forgot to do that. Dang. That's all right. You can learn from my mistakes. What does our mom always say? Do as I say, not as I do. Something like that. How about just do it right the first time, and then you don't have to worry about it. Got some spots there to fill in. I could fill that in with a swipe too, but you can see some spots on the canvas that haven't filled in, which means I probably was swiping a little too heavy-handed there. All right, I won't make you listen to me drone on. We'll go ahead and fast forward through this. The process is going to be the same. Hot pink, the darker pinky purple, swipe, and we'll take it all the way to the middle. Then we'll come back.
We got an insomniac with eyes wide shut, and we got everything we need and then a little too much. I know that you're starving for something you can't touch. Would you be honest with me right now? There's something in the undercurrent, I can feel it coming up. Don't you wanna feel it taking over your senses? Don't you ever fear it? Technologic advances. Baby, come escape with me. I'll come sweep you off of your feet. Don't you wanna feel it? Don't you wanna? Don't you wanna? Think there's something in my bag that's weighing me down. Oh, it's just the weight of the world. Now I'm calling it out.
Wow, this is shaping up better than I thought it would. Actually very pretty. Even with my little slobbers and spills. I like a little bit of gold in the middle. Although the middle does look kind of pretty with that little swirl there. Let's just put a little dab in there. Maybe I can dot it. I don't know. Oh, that's a big dot. That's okay. I was really hoping for just small, teeny tiny ones, but I have a feeling this paint's all going to run together anyway, so I'm not sure what I'm going to get here when I'm all done. There's a littler one, a smaller one. Okay. Well, the next thing will be to just let it dry and see what we get here. Maybe I can fix some of these little boo-boos. See if I can show you a close up. And run some of this paint around a little bit. I don't know, guys. What do you think for the first time? That's not too bad. A lot of light reflecting in there from my overhead, but not bad. Sometimes you just need to leave things alone, you know? Let's see. Let's swirl that middle a little bit. You see there's a couple spots that need to fill in, but this is the finished product. It's now dry, and it actually turned out pretty good. Not bad for a first time. Let me know what you think. Drop me some comments in the comment section. This is another one I did with some reds, cherries, reds, a little bit of dark purple, and I think it turned out okay as well. So all in all, it's a good project, lots of fun. Let's get together and do another one of these again shortly. Very cool. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for jumping on and joining me today. Hopefully, you will get out there and give this a try yourself. As always, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I really do appreciate the thumbs up and the likes. Show me your work. I'm anxiously waiting to see what you guys are going to do with this one. So be safe until the next time, and I'll see you again soon.